Aloha friends, I'm Diana Johnson with Eating Richly, and today we are making the most amazing avocado chicken salad toast. Or just avocado chicken salad if you want to skip the toast. But I love avocado toast and I love chicken salad, and so I thought let's put the two together. It's also the perfect way to use up the bag of frozen avocado I have in my freezer. I have like 10 bags of mashed avocado in my freezer. If you haven't yet, make sure to watch our Hi, Dolly girl. You want to be in the video?
Aloha, friends.
This is going to be an adventure. Larkin's home with me because she had her tonsils and adenoids out last week, so she is still recovering at home. As you can see, she's having a very hard time. If you haven't already, make sure to watch our video on how to preserve avocados in the freezer. It's so easy, and it's a great way to make sure that you have mashed avocado on hand anytime you want it. And don't forget also to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. I don't really know what all of that means, but all the big YouTubers say it, so I think I'm supposed to. Really, I just love making videos about cooking because cooking time is connecting time. Okay, back to this chicken salad. This avocado chicken salad is so incredible. It's packed with flavor, texture, color, and instead of being really heavy with lots of mayonnaise, it's tossed in a creamy avocado dressing that is so flavorful. The first key to a really good chicken salad is flavorful chicken that's not dry. There's a few different ways you can do this. My favorite is rotisserie chicken breast meat. So you can actually get a whole rotisserie chicken and take the meat off yourself, or some places like Costco sell this package. Hold it up and show them. Costco sells this package of the rotisserie chicken breast meat already off the bone, all sealed, vacuum packed, so that you can use it whenever you need some chicken. And I love it because it's already got the flavor. It's got seasoning with salt, and it's got a couple other extra things in there that normally I would avoid making my own rotisserie chicken, but I don't have time for that anymore with 3 kids and a business. Another quick and easy option is canned chicken meat. Now, there's going to be a slight difference in the texture compared to using rotisserie chicken or chicken breasts, but it's so convenient. You have it in your pantry. Just make sure if you use the canned chicken that you drain it really well.
No one wants soggy chicken salad.
Your third option is the most work but also gives you the most control, and that is to use raw boneless skinless chicken breasts. The important thing, if you're using raw boneless skinless chicken breasts, is to try and add some flavor because they don't have much flavor on their own. I like, if I have an hour or so, to brine them ahead of time. That means to put the chicken breasts in a solution of salt water. You can also add in other flavorings like garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and just stick them in the fridge for about an hour. Do it in something that's sealed, like a sealed dish or a bag, so that you don't get raw chicken drippings in your fridge. If you don't have an hour to brine it, just make sure to season it really well with salt, pepper, garlic powder, whatever you want to add some flavor to those chicken breasts before you cook them. Then you can cook them in the oven, grill them, pan fry them, whatever you prefer. If you're nervous about drying the chicken out, because we don't want dry, tough rubber chicken, you can cook it in a sealed dish, like a casserole dish, in the oven to help. Oh, thank you for the grape. You can cook it in a sealed dish in the oven, like a casserole dish, to help trap in the moisture while it's cooking. However you cook your chicken, make sure to use a meat thermometer to check that the inside of the thickest part of the chicken breast is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That way you know it's cooked all the way through. Whatever method you decide on for the chicken meat, make sure to chop it into bite-sized pieces. I like to keep them no more than 1/2-inch chunks. That way you're getting all of the delicious flavors and textures of each ingredient in every bite, and not just a giant chunk of chicken. We've got a few other ingredients we need to chop into bite-sized pieces. Up first are some red seedless grapes. You can definitely just use your knife to chop each grape into halves or quarters depending on the size of the grape. But, what's that?
A grape chopper.
I love this tool because in our family, cooking time is connecting time. And this is an easy way for me to have the kids involved with making dinner while knowing that they're still safe. So with this tool, which is from OXXO, and they're not sponsoring it, I just love the tool. Just pop the grape right in there and oh, maybe I should turn it over. Next, we're chopping up an apple to add to the salad. Now, if you like really tart, you can go with a Granny Smith, but my current favorite for chicken salad is a Pink Lady. It's slightly tart and it's super crisp, so it adds a really great texture along with the apple flavor. And apples and avocados go together so well. It really just complements each other in this salad. Make sure, just like with the chicken, that you chop it up into about 1/2-inch chunks or a little smaller. All right, we've got avocados, grapes, and apples. That covers our fruits. Now it's time for a couple veggies. First up is the classic addition to add crunch to salads. Show 'em, Larkin. The mild-mannered celery stalk. Now, homegrown or farmer's market celery is going to have more flavor than just regular store-bought celery. Celery has a mildly bitter, peppery taste. If you really like celery flavor, go ahead and chop up the leaves of the celery as well as the stalks. They actually have a stronger flavor of celery than the stalks do. Celery is slightly bitter with a mild peppery taste. It's one of those flavors that isn't very noticeable until it's missing. The other vegetable we're going to add to our avocado chicken salad is Larkin's favorite.
Carrots.
You got it. Carrots are a bit of an unusual addition to chicken salad, but I really love the pop of orange and that earthy sweetness that carrots have. And I usually just grate the carrots. You can also spiralize them and chop them up small, or get the pre-shredded carrots in the bag from the grocery store to save time. Our final mix-in is some sunflower seeds. Now, you could use chopped nuts like walnuts or pecans, but I prefer sunflower seeds because they're safe for nut-free classrooms if I'm sending this to school. And I also just love the perfect size that they come and just that little bit of crunch. Sunflower seeds are also packed with healthy fats and nutrients, just like avocados. Now that we have our chunky ingredients prepped, it's time to make a creamy, flavorful dressing to mix them into. We're going to start with 1 large avocado mashed really well. If you're using frozen avocado like I am, just thaw it before you use it. You can just put the bag in a bowl of warm water and it should thaw pretty quickly if you froze it really thin and flat. My preserved avocado already has lemon juice in it. If you're using a fresh avocado, go ahead and add about 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon of lemon juice, depending on how tart you want it. Now, I mentioned earlier that this is a lighter dressing, but we're not avoiding mayonnaise altogether. We're still using about 2 tablespoons of it. One of my favorite cookbooks that's not actually a cookbook is the Flavor Bible, which shows you what ingredients pair well together and taste amazing with each other. And avocados and mayonnaise are basically like BFFs. After the mayo comes some freshly chopped dill and parsley. If you're using the leaves of the celery, you can skip the parsley. They kind of have a similar purpose and flavor. That slight bitterness that both parsley and celery leaves have helps to bring all the different flavors together. Next comes chopped green onions, or scallions, a bit of garlic powder, some onion powder, and of course, some salt and pepper. Finally, a splash of apple cider vinegar and a dollop of Dijon mustard. Now, if you want to get really crazy, you could add a bit of curry powder, which tastes so good, but it's also going to totally change the flavor profile. So try without it first to see what you think. We're going to go ahead and whisk all our dressing ingredients together with a fork in this giant bowl. Once the dressing is combined really well, we're going to dump in all of our chunky ingredients that we've already chopped and measured. Once your chicken, grapes, apples, celery, carrots, and sunflower seeds are in the giant bowl, use a spatula and start gently scooping down to the bottom of the bowl and folding it up over to the top of the salad. Repeat this until your salad is well mixed. Now comes the fun part, picking how you're going to eat it. My favorite is avocado chicken salad toast. You just get a big dollop of the avocado chicken salad, put it on a piece of lightly toasted multigrain bread, and enjoy. I love that this makes an easy meal with fruit, veggies, protein, and complex carbs. If you're going low carb, you can pile the avocado chicken salad into some romaine lettuce leaves. My kids call these chicken salad boats. And of course, you can always just eat the avocado chicken salad right out of the bowl. All right, we are getting ready to tear into this amazing dinner, but just remember, whether you are cooking with someone you love or for someone you love, cooking time is connecting time.
See you in the next video.
I love you, camera.
I love you, camera.
Ready? Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. I'll make a silly face.